Howdy folks, it's the Creepy Kentuckian here with you again from DEADPIT.com. Today I want to take a look at a brand new release from Arrow Video. And when I say brand new, this is brand new. This is a movie that just recently came out. I believe it's 2020, 2021 era. So this is new, right? And when Arrow Video releases some of these independent movies and gives them this deluxe treatment, they're always going to be at least interesting. And usually it's something that I definitely want to check out. And this one right here is no exception, from director Mark O'Brien, by way of Newfoundland, close to Canada up there, I believe. This is The Righteous. When Arrow sent their press releases for this particular month, I watched the trailer for this and I was very, very, very intrigued. The first thing I noticed when I watched the trailer is this is in stark black and white, which is an interesting and risky move for 2020 era. And a lot of people, my wife included, will not touch a movie if it's in black and white. I don't know why. I actually love black and white TV shows and movies and stuff. But some people are like that. Some people are picky like that. But this is a new film that director Mark O'Brien decided to film and release in black and white, like the olden days. The Righteous is more of an independent type, almost like a self-release, very low budget movie. And we're going to talk about it today. There are some wicked elements in this, and we want to discuss it. The Righteous follows an older couple, Frederick and Ethel, who have recently lost their young adopted daughter, are going through the grieving process in their own special way. Frederick is a retired pastor. He's almost questioning his faith. Why do things like this happen to him when he has been faithful to the Lord and all that? And one night, a young man just stumbles in front of their house, injured, needing help. His name's Aaron. Don't trust anybody named Aaron. Frederick develops kind of an attachment to him early on. There's not a whole lot of information Aaron's willing to give them on why he's there, who he is, where he came from, where he is going, any of that. So very mysterious young man. And Aaron, who also is Mark O'Brien, the director, the writer-director of The Righteous. As the movie goes on, Mark develops an odd relationship with Frederick. Ethel is almost infatuated with Aaron after a point in the movie. But as the movie goes along, there is something evil and sadistic going on with Aaron that may be even more wicked than Frederick would ever understand. And I want to leave the plot at that because I don't want you guys to be spoiled by what happens in The Righteous. And to be fair, I'm going to be completely honest. A lot of people are not going to like this movie. It's a very slow build, and a lot of people would seem to think that the payoff really it's not even a good payoff. I disagree. I actually enjoyed this movie all throughout. It's set up like a stage play, really. I mean, this entire movie is character build. It's a drama, but there's the young troubled man there, Aaron. Mark O'Brien does an amazing job in this, in every aspect, as far as directing, the writing of it, the acting. This movie just has this ominous feel throughout the entire film. And there's not a whole lot of movies, newer films especially, that can capture that. I really like the unveil that is kind of not an unveil. There's still a lot of questions to be asked towards the end of The Righteous and the payoff, where you're like, okay, I still don't get exactly what, maybe it was just over my head. I'm not really sure. Yeah, it's one of those movies that I think a lot of people can go back and rewatch and get something more out of each time they watch it. Now, as far as a gory horror film, this is not it. I mean, this is more of a character study type, character developed story that, like I said earlier, could easily be transferred into could easily be transformed into stage play, Broadway play, something like that, because it's all acting. Pretty much this entire movie is all acting. There are some really cool visual shots in this as well. As I said before, this is filmed in black and white. It looks really great. And I was very, very impressed with this. I was kind of surprised on how much I enjoyed it. At the same time, this is a movie that's not for everybody. Okay, if you're into really cheesy, gory, slasher / horror films only, this is not this is not that. So, The Righteous is really, really good though, guys. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. It's slow. It's a slow build, but it's like so well done that I was stuck. You know, I was excited to see what the payoff was for this. Arrow Video brought this out recently. It came out earlier this week. And of course, as usual, Arrow did load it up with some special features. We're going to talk about those in a bit. But the initial first pressing of this comes with the slip cover. And you have the same artwork on the inner sleeve here. However, there is some reverse artwork. So you flip this around here, you've got a folk art style on that one, which I kind of like that too. Opening it up here, you've got the booklet, you've got the Blu-ray disc. And Arrow, I think, does booklets for everything now, if I'm not mistaken. Talking about the making of the movie, the cast, all kinds of information. You also have a preview of things to come in here with the cards. Antonio Banderas and Desperado, which I'm guessing that's a 4K that's coming out at some point in the near future from Arrow. And this thing is also chock plumb full of those extras that you all love and enjoy. Included on this release of The Righteous, brand new audio commentary by writer, director, and actor Mark O'Brien and editor K. Spencer Jones, cast and crew interviews with Mark O'Brien, K. Spencer Jones, producer Mark O'Neill, actors Henry Kazerny, Mimi Coots, and Kate Corbett, cinematographer, production designer. There's a roundtable discussion with the cast and crew of the movie. There's a stage presentation and Q&A. This movie won all kinds of awards at film festivals. They have the world premiere at Fantasia from last year, the Grimfest live stream Q&A with the director, Arrow Video, as always, no skimping on the extras at all. The Righteous is loaded up, guys. If this sounds like something that would interest you, I would advise you to pick it up. Check it out, and check us out over at DEADPIT.com. Give us the thumbs up.
Up your butt.
Like, subscribe. And if you subscribe, here's something else you can do. Once you subscribe, you can click the bell notification, right? And it'll notify you anytime that Dead Pit puts up new shit.
Or don't. I really don't give a if you do.
I want you to. I want you to.
I don't care.
Let's keep our community growing here on YouTube.
I don't like it. I don't want you to do nothing.
Listen, they need to do that, pal.
No, don't you dare touch it.
Thumbs up, subscribe, and click that bell.
For this video officially, it's Oh Curly Jaws has a message for you. Go on over to shop.deadpit.com and go look at their Teen Public store right now. You got some new shirts like the Oh Curly Jaws official t-shirt, which is brutal and badass. You got the Yummy Gummy shirt with the captain himself on the shirt. You got Uncle Bill's face on a fucking shirt. You got the Final Girl shirt. You got all these shirts over at shop.deadpit.com. Get them before they're all out, especially the new one, bedtime 10:39. It doesn't get better than that, so go on out. Check out these shirts at shop.deadpit.com. Go look at their Teen Public store. You're going to have a good old time. Get them all!
Thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon. DeadPit on Patreon.com is the only place to check out a complete archive of the old Dead Pit radio shows all the way back from 2005 on, in addition to the midweek shows and fan commentaries, exclusive podcasts, and much more. Dead Pit on Patreon.com if you're interested. Tiers start at only $1.